Hello YouTube and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, as you see I have a jacket on today, and that's because here in Texas it's actually below freezing. It is in the high 29 degrees Fahrenheit and it is cold. So today I have brought you Winter is Coming. I have been inspired by the weather, and we have a snow deck running a lot of new KALDHEIM cards. And what a fun deck this is. I originally saw this deck in a version that was a little bit more control-y. It used the new Icy Manipulator, some people are calling it. Look that card up if you haven't seen it before. It is an amazing old school Magic card that could just lock out your opponent. But I didn't want to play that version, so I took the deck and I made it faster and added cards that sped up the deck, like the Ascendant Spirit. I added the Icehide Trolls and just really tried to make the deck a lot faster. So let me go over the deck for you real quick, and then I'll kind of explain to you what it does. We have 4 copies of Ascendant Spirit, 1 blue, 1/1 Spirit. This is a really fun aggressive creature. If it doesn't get taken control of real quick, it does amazing things. You can pay 2 snow and transform it into a 2/3. If it's a Spirit Warrior. If you pay 3 snow and it's already a Spirit Warrior, then it can become a Spirit Warrior Angel with base power and toughness of 4/4. It now flies. And then for 4 snow, you could put 2 +1/+1 counters on it, and it gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Now, a couple of things about this card. 1, you can do the 4th trigger multiple times. If you have 8 mana in 1 turn, or turn after turn, and you'll keep putting 2 +1/+1 counters on it, and it says it gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. And unless I'm confused, that stacks, because I feel like it did once. When I've only actually got to do it once, so I think it triggers twice. I'll double check on that, but maybe we ignore that part. And the other thing to make sure you be careful of is, say you've done the power up for 3 snow or the power up for 4 snow. If you accidentally click the 2 snow power down, it will do it. It will just do it. So don't do that. That's bad. 4 copies of Frost Augur, 1 blue, 1/2 snow creature, human wizard. Pay 1 snow and tap it. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a snow card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. That is amazing in this deck. So what do we got? We have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 23, 25. That's snow also. So what? 27, 30, 34, 38, 42, because those are snow, 42, 44, 4 more, 48, and then 52 different snow cards in the deck. So it hits pretty much everything. We have 2 copies of Blizzard Brawl, 1 green, choose a target creature you control and target creature you don't control. If you control 3 or more snow permanents, the creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn. Then those creatures fight each other. We have 4 Avalanche Callers, 1 blue, 1 colorless, 1/3 human wizard snow creature. Again, we just went through everything. I won't keep saying that part. But you can pay 2. Can happen the turn it comes into play because it's not tapped. Target snow land you control becomes a 4/4 elemental creature with hexproof and haste until end of turn. It's still a land. 4 copies of Heartless Act. We have 4 copies of Icehide Troll, 1 green, 2 colorless. It is a 2/3, and then you can pay 2 snow. Icehide Troll gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and it gains indestructibility, but you do have to tap it. So you can't pre-pump it before attacks. You would have to attack first, and I think that's so that you don't abuse this next card too much, which already gets abused enough in the deck. You have Jorn, God of Winter, which is 1 green, 2 colorless for a legendary creature, keep in mind, for a 3/3. Whenever Jorn attacks, untap each snow permanent you control, which is every permanent pretty much in the deck other than the Triomes, and as well as itself. The back side has a snow artifact that you can play for 1 black, 1 blue, 1 colorless. Tap it. You may play target snow permanent card from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield tapped. Just so you know, in case, since these are new cards and you don't read that right, I didn't at least, I'll be honest with you, it says you may play snow permanent card, not you may cast. So I took that as you could just play it, but you can't. It has to be during the right phases, so if it's a creature or main phase and so forth, and you have to be able to pay the mana, just so you know. Then we have 3 copies of Drog Necromancer, 1 black, 3 colorless, 4/4, and if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, you exile that card with an ice counter on it instead, so it's not in their graveyard or anything, it's gone, it's exiled. And now you may cast spells from among cards in exile your opponent's own with ice counters on them. And you may spend mana from snow sources as if they were mana of any color to cast those spells. We have 2 copies of Graven Lore, 2 blue, 3 colorless. It's a snow instant. Scry X, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast the spell, then draw 3 cards. In this deck, that works great. You're pretty much going to be scrying for at least 4, if not 5. Worst case scenario, maybe 3, but usually on the higher end. Next, you have 2 copies of Nefari Betrayer King, 1 black, 1 blue, 3 colorless. It's also a legendary. It's a 4/3. And then other snow and zombie creatures you control get +1/+1. You can also pay 3 snow to return Nefari Betrayer of Kings from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So if you're going to do that, most cases, there could always be a situation where you wouldn't, but most cases you're going to want to do that at the end of your opponent's turn. Comes into play tapped. Your turn, untaps. Good to go. Then we have 3 Blood on the Snow. This card completely resets the deck. If they've gotten, they've gone wide, but you're holding off, this is amazing. 2 black, 4 colorless, it's a sorcery. Choose one. Destroy all creatures or destroy all planeswalkers. So you're wiping the whole board, but here's the great part. Then return a creature or planeswalker card with converted mana cost X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast a spell. Once again, it's almost always going to be at least 4, if not 5 or 6, with the way the mana is run in the deck, and it's going to bring back a lot of cards. I mean, 1 card, but a lot of cards as far as choices that you have. Depending on the game state, I bring back things such as, if I have a bunch of land in play, it's late game, I like to bring back the Ascendant Spirit, because then I can pump it up real quick on the next turn, and then I'm going to be drawing cards with it. It finishes out the game quick. If they are a real control-y deck, I might bring out something like Ice Hide Troll instead. That way I can attack, pump it, and I can make it get bigger and bigger, try to finish off the game quick. Or if I just have a handful of cards, maybe still 2 or 3 behind it, maybe throwing out the Jorn so that I can do some tricks with that. So this card's just really good in the deck. Does a lot of stuff. Then we're going to obviously be running all snowlands. We have 5 snow-covered islands, 5 snow-covered swamps, 2 snow-covered forests. We have 4 of the snow-covered swamp forest comes into play tap. We have 4 of the snow-covered forest island that comes into play tap. And then why not run 4 triomes? They come into play tapped. But they give you all the colors you need. It's better than running, say, Fabled Passage, in my opinion, because early game, you're still coming into play tapped. Late game, it does thin the deck out, yes, but this late game, at least we can cycle it and get into some other cards. So, you know, the deck completely synergizes with itself in every regard, because everything is snow other than the Heartless Axe and the Triomes. So the deck can bring back anything pretty much in the deck with the Blood on the Snow. Because you'll have so much snow, you get almost everything that the Frost Augur could hit. It's easy to get your Blizzard Brawl on, and it's just a really blast to play. So let's get into that gameplay. But before I do, if you'll do me a favor and hit subscribe, it's completely free. It means a whole lot to us. Give the video a like, and remember, stay till the end so you can see the summary and tell you exactly how I thought it went and what we might do different with the deck. Makuri. Makuri? I don't know. Makuri. Okay, I have blue, black, and green land in hand. Ascending Spirit, Blood on the Snow, and Jorn. We go first. I'm going to keep this. We'll lead off with the snow-covered. Our opponent is on Yorion, so they'll be a little slow. I mean, in theory, most Yorion decks are, so that's what we're hoping for. Hope to kind of ramp up. We have nothing else to do on turn 2, so we'll probably throw the other snow-covered and power this up. Let's see, our opponent probably is going to have a tap land. Okay, it is coming to play tapped. Let's do this. Let's power this up and attack. Now we can't power it again unless we get another untapped land, but that's fine because we have a lot of aggression going here. So, okay, yeah, let's get, we have all of our colors out except green, so we'll get this green one in, throw the Augur out, and swing. They're probably going to put out a Maze Mind Tome, or, yeah, maybe a Maze, they're on what, black, white so far, that's it. It could be an Angels version, Doom Foretold, not 100% sure yet. They could have a Heartless Act, I guess. It depends on which route they're going with this particular version. If they go white again, we could see Spirit. No. Skyclave Apparition, I mean, not a Spirit. They're targeting they're hovering over our Spirit and our Frost Augur. Which one do they want to eliminate? One gets bigger, draws cards, one just draws cards. I think next turn we need to throw the Jorn, because that starts untapping all of our stuff. Youthful Valkyrie, so this is the Angels version. Hey, we know this deck. So, we have 3 Snowland out. We could go become a 4/4 Spirit Warrior right now and go over their head and then still have land to Frostaugur instead of the Jorn. Because they can just block this. Let's attack first with just this. See if they block. And they don't block. They're not going to wipe the board because they're throwing creatures too, and that's an even... okay, yeah, so we'll just keep this how that is. Now I'll throw in a tapped land because there's no point in not. I mean, there is a point with the Frostaugur, but... So maybe I take that back. Maybe There we go. Now they're looking at our stuff some more. Something's probably not going to live on our side. Now they can Skyclave Apparition. Let's see what they got. They might want to throw another Angel just so that they can pump this one up and start swinging bigger. We are 2 turns away from our Blood on the Snow if we need a reset, and then we'll just bring back out probably Jorn. Or, okay, Banishing Light. That's another way to do it. Banishing Light takes away our Blood on the Snow plan with the Jorn. Most likely that's what they hit. If they hit the Ascending Spirit, that's not a bad play. See, it's good for us either way, because if they hit the Ascending Spirit, we still have the Jorn, which is a lot of... Okay, they go that route. Attack for 1. Okay. Hey, look, it's a backup spirit. So, if I wipe the board now, we'll get the Jorn back this turn. But they only have 1 creature, so that seems dumb. Doesn't seem like the play. So I'm going to throw this into play because it's going to be tapped. Yep, it sure is. And we're going to use the Frostaugur's ability. And it's a Heartless Axe, so we don't get anything out of it. Then, now I throw the Spirit out. Okay. We're going to power the Spirit up. And we're going to swing with Jorn. It's going to untap all of our lands. And let's see, in response to anything they do, we could always make this bigger. This isn't going to do us any good, though, anymore, because it's just going to reveal another card that we know is not a snow. So, I'm assuming they're going to try to throw another Angel and make this one bigger. They could throw the Enchantment, or the Saga, I mean, or the Enchantment that does Angels. Heliod is not 100% what I was expecting, so we'll let that happen. They're probably going to swing, but hopefully... Okay, no, they're not. So we definitely want to power this up once. And then power the Ascending Spirit up a second time. Okay, there's the Heartless Act we knew was coming. So it's in our best interest right now to just... Well, is it in our best interest to Heartless Act that right now? Let me see. Let me use the ability of the Frostaugur. We will take that action. So that is a Graven Lore. So now we have a bunch of... draw and a bunch of scry. I think we scry 5 first. And we have the Heartless Act if need be. The Jorn also kills that. So I'm going to pump this up again. I think we get to draw some cards here. I thought we got to and draw whenever this creature deals combat damage. Got you. So we will swing in with a lot. And... I don't care if I don't need to draw cards because I have the Graven Lord. I'd rather just save the Heartless Act, and if they want to block the Ascendant Spirit, then they do. Otherwise, I get to draw some cards. Okay. I don't know 100% what our opponent has. Maybe they have a board wipe, so we'll just hold off now because a board wipe, then we can Blood on the Snow next turn, and just to get a card back. We have this at the end of their turn. We can also, yeah, we can do a bunch of stuff. And then this can get those +1/+1 counters over and over again. So at the end of our turn, we're still going to Graven Lore, but if we didn't have that, we could do that. So what are they going to do? If they have a way to... Okay, there's the Righteous Valkyrie. There's step 1. I don't know if that's enough for them. They do get a +1 counter on the Youthful. They need another land here, or I think they're just kind of locked out. Okay, they gain 2. They have a Radiant. So do they have a removal? +1/+1 counter from the Heliod because they gain life. They put those on the Righteous Valkyrie. I should have maybe done that in response. So, okay. Didn't matter. I was say, I think we still had it. Good game. Okay, who do we get? Who do we got? Solgensity. No, Sojensen. Sojenitsen. Close enough. Sojensen. We have 3 different lands, a Frost Augur. We have a Heartless, Blood on the Stone, a Jorn. All of our land is here. So I think we'll keep this because we also draw cards since they're going first. Hello. Probably lead off with the Triome. Unless, what is this? Whenever 10th Street Cadet becomes blocked, create a 1/2 Goblin creature token. So this is a 1/2. So we'll just change our plans to try to slow down theirs. Throw out our Frost Augur turn 1. If they have a way to pump up their 10th Street Cadet, then they do. They're reading the Frost Augur. They frostbite it. Okay. So we'll throw out another Frost Augur that we got lucky and drew up the top. Throw out our Triome, pass the turn. So now next turn, I mean, what they're going to do, I'm going to throw the Jorn next turn. They're going to try to kill this. Nope, Conspicuous Snoop. So this is a straight up Goblin deck. They didn't attack, so we know that they don't have a pump spell at the moment, at least not for 1. This is showing a island on top. I don't want the value of that Snoop over and over and over again, so we'll throw our land out that goes out tapped, and we'll use the Heartless Act immediately on the Conspicuous Snoop so that they can no longer use the top of their library and no attacks. They'll just swing right back in, and we know they couldn't pump that last turn at least. Most likely they can't this turn either. There's another Snoop. Snoop Dogg up in this. Okay, and a Fissure Ward. So we're getting straight Goblined. Well, we keep not drawing land, so Jorn is going to have to be the play. So that next turn we can try to hopefully attack. No attack still. Hopefully attack and reset our land. Do multiple things. So that Ice Hide Troll would be nice. Okay, we just aren't getting land here, and I want to save something for the heart. I can use that for the Heartless. So I'm gonna use the Frost Augur. Another Ice Hide Troll. We need land bad. Jorn is going to die next turn because of this Fire Prophecy. And there's just nothing I can do about that. Excuse me. Unless okay. So we'll Heartless Act. Get rid of the Snoop again. Yes, get rid of the Snoop. Swing in, resetting all of everything. If they want to block, we kill everything. That's fine. Okay, so they don't block because they're going to use the Fire Prophecy on it. Oh, I forgot that doesn't untap that. So we'll still throw out the Avalanche Caller, and that can give us another way to have a big old huge creature. Nice 4/4. So I think they're going to Fire Prophecy. They'll land Fire Prophecy, and then they're down to 1 card. Yep. So if we get the backside of Jorn, if we draw another one, we'll throw it on that, and we'll start bringing back some snow stuff. That's the plan. Otherwise, we need to bring in an Ice Hide Troll and... Oh, man. Okay, well, they're a top deck. Oh, man, so much value. Hey, a land. So we'll throw that. And we'll throw the Ice Hide Troll they know about. And we're going to wait to block a 1/1 with this and then activate its ability. And just no attacks end the turn. It's a land and a Relic Robber. Okay. Man, we really got to get this Conspicuous Snoop out of here. So if I hit another land, oh, I'm 2 turns away. So they're going to swing in with everything. Let's use this. Be a land. We will take that action. Okay, so we'll throw the land that goes into play tapped, but that's fine. I think I need to draw more cards. So I think the Necromancer might... No, because anything I kill, I can cast. So there's a lot of value, and it's a 4/4. Try to keep them stalled out another turn. I want a Blood on the Snow. So yeah, I'm going to hold off another turn. And then I can trigger one of these. Use 2 to make one of these a creature. And yeah. With the Avalanche Caller. And... So we're going to hold back because we can make blocks. This one won't be able to block. Yeah, we can do everything. These new cards are fun. There's so much going on. Okay, so they didn't end up coming in at us. We'll take the action. And then we'll take our turn. Okay, that's nice. So we'll throw this out. And then I think I'm going to wipe the board here. Reset. They have nothing in their hand. We'll bring back the Ice Hide Troll. Or, no, we'll probably bring back the Jorn, God of Winter. Yeah, so let's wipe the board here. Wait, cancel. Let's attack with everything. If they don't block, fine. Good. Okay. No blocks. So now we're going to destroy all creatures. Pay with snow. Bring back Jorn. Their turn. They get to do one to us. Reset the game. And that's it. We're probably going to get a... Oh, wow. Good top deck. Okay. It's not it. We're not over yet. We are not done yet. Okay, so the Rimwood Falls comes into play tapped, and we get the most value and the most mana by throwing double Ice Hide Trolls, and then passing the turn back. And we still have this, and so I don't know, they're just going to have to keep throwing whatever they have and try to get back in this, but I don't think they can. It's a Fire Prophecy. That's fine. We lose that. They get to ship a card, draw a card. It's a Fireblade Charger. Not bad. Not good. I think we're so far ahead at this point that they can't come back into it. But we'll definitely see. So now anything that dies, I'll get with this. Let's swing in with the 2/3. They don't block. Now, I'm going to not throw the Avalanche Color this turn so I can protect the Ice Hide Troll if they try to do any removal. Like I said, even though we're in a position where we're probably winning, there's absolutely no reason in over-committing to the board or over-committing to anything so that we can just take the game over. And make sure we keep control. Okay, so this is pretty good. We'll just give all of our creatures +1/+1. Swing in. Swing in with a 3/4 Troll and a 5/5 Necromancer now. That's the game. We had the game a couple of turns ago. I commend them for keeping in the game. Rebel Warrior. Okay. Hello, Rebel. Okay, we have our opponent's going first. We have no, we're missing black. We don't have any black in our hand other than the backside of Jorn, Ascendant Spirit, Gravelord, Blizzard. So we're going to hold on to this. Depending on if they throw something and go fast, then we'll go... Ooh, it's mono red. Okay, another Goblin deck. So there's Goblins out there now, huh? So, playing the Ascendant Spirit, we could block the 1/1. That doesn't really help us, because next turn we can throw the Ascendant Spirit and then maybe Blizzard if we're in a big bind. Because they're going to most likely throw another creature... Maybe another 10 Street Cadet, or what's the Conspicuous Snoop? Is that a 2-drop? No. It's a Nest Robber. Huh. I don't know. I've seen this a few times lately. So we can't get blown out too hard here. That's not good. So we'll throw the Snow-Covered Island out on blue so that we can throw the Ascendant Spirit out. And then we're going to Blizzard. Oh, wait. It won't be indestructible. Don't want to do that, so we're just going to pass the turn. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the turn. Might have to take another 3 here. Third land. Are they going to kill our creature or just swing? So we're not going to block. We get a third land out that's snow covered. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? Goblin Tunneler. Target creature with power 2 or less can't block this turn. Okay. We draw at Heartless Act. So we're going to throw the snow land out. That's just haste. That creates a creature, but that creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. So, let's Heartless. Okay. Let's make this bigger. Let's Blizzard the Goblin Tunneler, because it prevents us from blocking. And then pass the turn. And now they have a 2/1, a 1/1, and we have a 2/3. Next turn, we can Heartless Act. What are they going to do? Okay, so they've got a Battle Driver. What does that do? Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, that creature gets +2/+0 and gains haste. Well, Well, thank goodness we have this Heartless Act here, because that's got to probably get killed. So hold on. So what do we got over here? Just the Snow Sorcery. So everything they get gets haste right now. That just can't happen. So we have to Heartless Act that. That just... There's no way in the world we can allow that to happen. And then we can't play anything else this turn. So we throw the tap land out. And once again, no attacks. We are right now the control deck. Anytime you go up against a deck faster than you turn into the control or mid-range deck. You got to find your role. Oh, another Battle Master. Okay. So, we have to throw a Jorn out here. That's just gots to happen. So we'll throw the Jorn. We'll throw out our land, because why not? Then we throw an Avalanche Caller, because once again, why not? Now we have a bunch of really good blocks. They definitely get a hasty creature, so this next one's gonna... Okay, it's a Goblin Tunneler. It gains haste, which means they can make one of their creatures unblockable. Oh, nope, they just choose to attack with the 3-1. So... I don't know if I block with the Avalanche Caller. I think I do, because I can throw out the Staff, start bringing stuff back, even though it's going to be tapped. Okay, so here's the... Oh, but no, it won't, because I can untap it with the Jorn. And then I can bring Jorn back. So, yeah. So let's throw that out. And then let's power this up. And let's attack with everything. And see what they do. If they block the Jorn with the Battle Ogre, I'm fine with that. If they block the two little guys with the God... I mean, I would probably try to kill Jorn right now, if it was me. I'd definitely block, like, either the two little guys or the... So that's the best bet. But we have the Rim Staff, and we can bring it back at the end of their turn. Definitely don't want to pump this, because I want to be able to draw a bunch of cards, because we are in control as far as card advantage goes right now. So we want to draw and keep that control. They're going to throw another creature. Okay. That's all this deck does. I've seen this a few times lately. I don't know what's going on with the Goblin deck. So I want to... Okay. There we go. Opponent goes first. We got Rob Johnson, 1078. So we have no blue in our hand with a Frost Augur, so that's the only blue we need. We have a Blizzard, a Ice Hide Troll, and a Jorn. They're not showing anything. We can't do anything turn one anyways with our Frost Augur, and we're drawing a card. So let's... This is only slightly greedy in the fact that we only have one card we can't keep or cast at the moment, but we don't have a whole lot else to, like, go draw. Okay, so there's another comes into play, tapped land. So we don't have blue available to us untapped, and so why throw that one in? So we're going to throw this one in tapped. Our opponent's on swamp so far, so now we have all of our colors next turn. That's why I did that. So we're black, green. Are we on a poison deck? No. Otherwise, I think that there's enough low drop creatures in a poison deck that would have done that. So we want to get on the board with the Frost Augur, because there's no turn 2 in our deck, and then we'll throw the Woodland Chasm, because once again we have nothing else to throw other than a Blizzard. Never mind, they throw the Thieves Guild Enforcer. So now I'm 100% throwing the Snow-Covered Forest. They should have waited. This is why you wait till the end of turn and don't do things like that. I do think we're on a poison deck though, because that is in some versions, or this is like a new kind of green rogue deck. Black green rogues. So not 100% sure what's coming at us. Black green rogues. Oh, this is a poison deck. Okay. This is the version with that. So I can't kill this with the Frost Augur. Next turn the Ice Hide Troll can start being unkillable. And then there's the Jorn, which I might actually cast on its backside against this deck. So yeah, maybe that's what I do. So I think I'm going to throw out the black here, throw Jorn out on its backside, and then end the turn. And now every turn we can keep bringing something back. Like at the end of turn, I'll bring back the Ice Hide Troll. Binding of the Old Gods. So they're gonna kill our Frost Augur. Or no, they're gonna kill our... So we'll use that now on the Icehide Troll. Do we have to have the mana to throw it? I don't understand how that card works, so I'm sorry. We're gonna have to figure that out. Because it doesn't say, like normal cards like that, you'd be able to do that. So, back to the game. So we have 3 comes into play tap lands, a Blizzard, and an Icehide Troll. So we got to get the Icehide Troll out there. Throw the land that comes into play tapped. Might as well attack for 1. Get in there. Okay. They are ramping up with the Binding of the Old Gods. I think they're going to start throwing down a bunch of little Deathtouch creatures. This version's... Okay, there's the ram through. It's a good one. I would have did it on the Icehide Troll this turn while they had the chance, unless they have another... Wow! So, good for them. Can't throw this yet, because... So we'll throw that out, tap, pass the turn. They're going to hit us for at least 2 here. 1 from the trigger, 1 from the Hooded Blightfang. Down to 3 cards in hand. Luckily, this comes back over and over again. Just unfortunately tapped. There's the Typhoid Rat. Yep. Creature 1. That can win. Oh, man. That can win the game for them alone. Throw that out. I'm going to throw the Woodland Chasm again, because I want to probably cycle this. Hopefully this Nefari survives the turn. Questing Beast it is, so it's not going to survive the turn. 3 triggers on the Hooded Blightfang. I've got to take out the Questing Beast. Down to 9. We'll throw that out. We'll throw the Nefari back out. It comes out tapped, but now we can Blizzard the Nefari and Hooded Blightfang. Boom, killing that. Down to just a Typhoid Rat. We're at 1. They're down to 1 card in hand. We can cycle. We'll do that at the end of turn. They're gonna just try keeping us on our toes. Right now, Finn doesn't really scare me because our life total's low enough to where Finn isn't as spooky. Oh, are they gonna pass? Well, they'll hit us for 1, but do we actually get a turn? Okay. And then we're gonna cycle. Or are they gonna throw after? I got you. Okay, we'll cycle. We have enough land. Into another land. Into an Ascending Spirit. Okay, we'll throw that out immediately. And then... no attacks. Because we'll block that Typhoid Rat with the Nefari this turn, and then we'll bring Nefari right back in. Narfi. Why do I keep saying Nefari? Enchanted creature control. When it enters the battlefield, enchanted creature fights up to 1 creature you don't control. Okay, so who are you going to fight? My Nefari or my Spirit? Spirit's the smarter one, because I can't bring it back. I want to at least kill that, so... let's... oops. Shoot. Oh, I didn't know that you could do that, so... but anyways, so now we can fight, and it dies too. Now, hopefully they don't have removal on the Nefari, because since I misclicked, we can't bring that back this turn. Oh, Blood on the Snow. What can I bring back? I think we bring back another Spirit, because the Spirit can start to draw cards a bunch. So, let's attack. They take it. And then I want to Blood on the Snow just to get rid of that creature. And then I get my Nefari back, not this turn, but soon. So we'll get that Ascending Spirit. And the turn, and then this turn I'll pump this up at the end of turn, pump it twice more, and draw a card because I'll hit them. Pass. Yeah, okay. So we just got to keep taking it slow. And be careful with this card. You can make it bigger, then make it smaller again. So I know we have the Nefari, but I want to draw. So now we swing and attack. We get a draw. It's another Nefari, and we can't throw that. So, woo! So we'll pass the turn. And you can keep doing that last one over and over again. So, that's nice. I think we've got this wrapped up. Deathtouch or not. Oh, and they have their flying Deathtouch. Okay, I think are they going to attack? Or I think they have to... wow. Okay, so we're gonna lose our Ascending Spirit, but we're not attack. Yeah. Oh no, we're not. Let's wait till their attack phase and do this and kill that. The reason I say that is okay, we can't kill. The reason I say that is if they have another one in their hand, we can make more choices. So let's swing with this, and then I have what, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do this again and still do everything. Yes. So all attack. Let's. Oops. All attack. 1 attack. Let's do this again. So we still have the 1, 2, 3 for this and the 2 for the Heartless. And now we get to draw a card when it hits. Nice. Draw a card. Oh, it has 2 of those. That's neat. So like I said, we don't want to throw those. We'll pass turn. We throw this at the end of turn because it comes into play tapped. They're going to try to throw another Reaper if they have it, or a Finn. Okay. So now in response, that's going to try to fight that, and it has Deathtouch. So now we want to do this in response so that they don't get to hit our creature. And there we go. Good game, Rob Johnson. Woo, Deathtouch coming at us. Okay, and we are back. Time for the wrap-up. The deck is a really fun deck. The way it's built, I really like how it can be aggressive if it needs to, with quick Ascendant Spirits, Avalanche Caller into the Icehide Troll, just kind of take over games, especially if you get a Jorn on board and just win real quick. Or you can go more control-y, kind of sit back, take advantage of the Frost Augurs and draw more cards, get good trades in, Heartless Act and Blizzard just to hold off, and then late game get into a Blood on the Snow and completely wipe out the board, reset the board, and then put out a creature so you're already ahead. You have Grave Lord to refill your hand to just reset it. So really neat. Maybe take out 2 Heartless Acts for 2 more Blizzard Brawls, because there are times, or maybe just 1 Heartless for 1 Blizzard, because there are times where people are playing a lot of counters out there. You're going to get more out of the Blizzard Brawl. And then from there, it's just, the only other thing I would change is maybe you take out 1 Frost Augur and 1 Avalanche Caller for maybe a little bit more early game removal, such as Eliminate, something like that. But other than that, I really like how the deck ran. Let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed this version of Snow control, or Snow aggression control, whatever you want to call it, or if you changed it, what you did. I'd really like to hear from you down in the comments. If there's any decks that you would like to see us put together over here and run, maybe put a little tweak on it so you could see what we would do to it and how it runs out there, please let us know once again down in the comments. Give us a link, put a list in, and we'll definitely try to get that out there. Give us a subscribe if you don't mind. It's completely free, but it means a whole lot to us over here. It's going to be fun building a little community. Once there's more of us, I do plan on going live in the future. I do plan on having a Discord for the community, so I have plans in the future, and I want it to be a lot of fun. So have a blast in the arena, and I'll see you next time.